it's clear that you love to be challenged.
Oh, yeah.
And every driver presents a different challenge. Is there one amongst the crowd that brings the best out in you?
You know, it's dependent on the year, and I would say for the longest stretch of time, it's been Jeff. You know, being in the same shop, him being so open and willing to show me the ropes. There's a lot to learn, and
Right.
Jeff showed me the ropes. And racing against him, and he was my hero. He's the guy I feel that opened up the door for myself, Tony Stewart, even Casey Kane. You think of open wheel drivers, dirt drivers, and especially West Coast drivers. Jeff opened that door for all of us. So to have this guy, and the only die-cast car I bought was a Jeff Gordon 24 car.
Wow,
So
that's perfect.
you know, to have that opportunity to race for him was so cool. And then all the years that we fought.
The 48 is testing my patience, I can tell you that. It takes a lot to make me mad, and I'm pissed.
For position, fought for championships against one another. He would be the most consistent one there.
And here he comes, champion for the 6th time, it's Jimmie Johnson.
2013, excuse me. Yes! Good night, you guys.
You're on the cusp of joining Petty, Earnhardt. How much do you think about that?
You know, it's in my mind. It's a very popular question, and I get it. But, you know, through the years, and I've expressed this before, you know, I've never raced to chase a stat or a goal or to be the best of. I've always raced because it's been me, it's my identity, it's what I've done since I was a kid, it's what I'm passionate about, it's what I love. And I still have that same thing going on inside of me. It's not chasing 7, although it would be the coolest thing in the world to get. I'm motivated for other reasons.
I had a difficult time sleeping at times during my career, particularly the night before the race. Anything keep you awake at night?
You know, I would say that in, again, that 04, 05, 06 time frame, I had a really tough time sleeping. And I would lay awake frustrated with opportunity that passed me up. And then 06, I wasn't sure how many chances I would have at a championship. You know, if you're in the sport long enough, you're lucky and thankful to have a shot or two at a championship. And I just had 2 slip away, and I'm in 06. I'm like, this can't slide away from me. But last year in 13 racing for the championship, I don't know if it was because of all the training, but I didn't lose any sleep any of the nights. I felt prepared. I knew I was prepared. I knew the team was. We had momentum on our side. Like, there was a lot of things rolling in the right direction, and man, I felt great.
So we got a curveball, if you will. The point system's changing again. What's interesting is that I looked at the numbers under the premise that you have to be one of the 4 best drivers at the 9th race, end of the 9th race, to go into the championship run. Well, you've done that 9 out of 12 seasons. So this new system, I think, might favor you, actually.
I agree. I mean, especially the years we've won championships, we've won a lot of races, and we win in the chase. And there isn't another team that has, you know, the amount of victories that we do in the chase. So hopefully all of that still stays in play, and we can find ourselves in a nice spot going into Homestead. And most importantly, you've got to win to move on. Yeah. And I think that'll resonate well with the fans. And as long as there are butts in the seats and eyeballs on television and return on investment for our sponsors, you know, that's the most important thing for our sport.
I sleep much better now, and I spend more time in Maine, and the Northwoods of Maine's real dark, so I sleep well. And I raced one race with Richard, my hero growing up. I raced several years against Dale, and I competed against you for a few years later in life. So in one of my deep sleeps, I have a great dream. It was at New Hampshire Speedway, a match race between you, Richard, and Dale. Yeah, it was. You want to know how it ended?
Please.
Well, how do you think it ended?
Well, I know how I want it to end. Ran away with the show, and off it went. Sailed off into the sunset.
You were leading going into turn 3 at New Hampshire, and Richard was running 3rd, and sort of sizing things up like he did in the 79 Daytona 500. I'm going to wait till you win the 7th title, and I'll tell you how it ended, okay?
Okay.